Hello my loves, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna film a chit chat get ready with me, and by the title of the video you guys already know what's up. So we're gonna start my journey at where I work at right now and everything that's been going on. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys are kind of aware that I had a horrible week at work, but we're gonna get into that. But I want to give you guys like the stages from the beginning to then where we're at. I'm not going to do it in a whole video today because it's a lot, and I just feel like if I give you guys piece by piece, then you guys will understand eventually where I'm at right now. But hopefully by then I will be in a much better place at work than where I'm at right now, mentally. Today we're going to talk about my work bully. It's true, guys. It's a fact. It's actually harassment. It went into harassment. First, I want to talk about like what I got because, okay, so ColourPop Cosmetics, this is not a sponsored video, by the way. I bought this whole collection with my own money because I was like, I need it. And I'm not a beauty guru, okay? Just putting that out there. I just do my makeup randomly, and we're gonna film a video about makeup and talk. So I ordered this collection, the Powerpuff Girls collection by ColourPop, and it's just like so nostalgic. And yeah, I grew up watching the Powerpuff Girls, SpongeBob, the Rugrats, all of that. Okay, so this was a must. So, okay, I'm gonna show you guys, and I've been like dying to dig inside of it, but I've been holding it off just so I can do this with you guys. It comes in this little box that looks like this, and inside is the entire collection. So just to give you guys a little, that's what it looks like. So we're gonna take everything out one by one so I can show you guys what it is. Guys, I have like a whole thing in front of me. I really tried to set up my ring light in a way where it can, you know, we could focus on the makeup today. Comes with these really cute pins. I'm fascinated by these, okay? These lip glosses, they're so cute. Like, I love them. Valerie's definitely gonna keep one. And then we have these color sticks, which are also very interesting, and we're gonna open them up as well. But this is what the packaging looks like. The villains. And excuse my nails, guys. I haven't done them in like forever. What is this? Say, pressed powder blush. Oh, look at how cute the packaging is. I always try to keep things inside the package, but eventually I get tired of taking them in and out. So I don't know if I'm gonna try to save the packaging, but eventually I'll end up in the garbage, so I don't know. This is a lip mask duo. It's a blue one and a pink one. Love that. By the way, I ordered coffee, so it should be on the way pretty soon. So I'm really excited about that. And then, oh, I did see this in the collection. This is a bubble bath bar. And it smells super good. Another pressed powder blush. And dun dun dun, the palette. So cute. I love it. I am gonna go ahead and put some eye drops in my eyes, and you guys are probably asking like, why are you doing that? I like to put eye drops in my eyes. It's a redness reliever. I also have used that one with the purple cap. I'll probably put a picture of it right here so you guys know what I'm talking about. Pretty sure you guys have heard about it. Sometimes I have redness in my eyes, like if just woke up or whatever, or for whatever reason there's a little bit of redness in my eye. I like to put this so it can like really clear my eye out. I'm using this one because I ran out of the luminous one. I can't remember what it's called, but at this point you guys already saw it. But that one works so well. I have one on the way, but meanwhile we're gonna use this one. But it makes your eye, like the white part, like super white. So then that way your makeup pops out even more, and it's just a more stunning, clean look. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop a drop of this in each eyeball. I'm gonna go ahead and open up one of these like lip duos. We're actually gonna open them all up because I like really want to know what they smell like. This is what they look like. Super cute. And the blue one, Sugar and Spice. That's what it's called. It has like a vanilla smell. It's clear. There's no glitter to it or nothing that I could see or be able to tell. And then there's this, oh, this one does have glitter. Maybe the other one has glitter too. Like it has like little shimmery sparkles in there. And this one's, I don't know, it has like a Christmas smell to it. This one's everything nice. Overnight lip mask. They're both overnight lip masks, but we're gonna use them right now. Okay, I'm gonna use this one. Okay, so just go in with your finger and ooh, I like it. It's not that like thin water-based or yeah, lip mask. It's or lip gloss, whatever. Ooh, or lip balm. Oh my god, I love it so much. Blossom, Buttercup, and Bubbles. Okay, it's gonna be a little hard to tell how they smell now that I have this on, but oh, they smell so good. It smells delicious. And this one has like a pink color tint to it. I don't know if you guys can tell. These other ones are clear. Smells good. I think Valerie said she wanted this one, so I'm not even gonna like mess with it. And then here's the Bubbles. Okay. They have like a fruity smell to them. I love them like a lot. And I'm just gonna roll it a little bit on my hand to see like the consistency of it. Ooh, nice. Again, not watery. And by the way it like rolls back up, you know, it's a little bit thick, so it's like not gonna sit. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but like, you know, those ones where you put it on and it feels like really water based, so it's like kind of like runs down your lips sometimes, so you have to like constantly do that. It really is not. It's like a thicker lip gloss where you're gonna put it and it's gonna stay where it's at. I love that. I put these in my hair and it's like pulling my hair out because it's got stuck right there in that corner. Definitely don't like that. Definitely don't. Don't like that. I'm already losing enough hair as is. Okay, on to the next. Moving on to the pressed blush powders. The first one, I don't know if does this one have it? Oh, Saving the World. Ooh, super pretty. It's like this orangey color, coralish, super cute. Let's see. I'm just gonna swatch it. Okay, it's a really nice, cute, soft color. And then Fighting Crime. Ooh, it's very, very pink. You definitely see this wearing it as an eyeshadow. Now we're gonna check out the color sticks. The pink one is called Him. Ooh, it's this line right here. Very nice. My coffee is here. I've never tried it from this place. It's a new place, but this one's a marshmallow iced latte. There's like a burnt marshmallow at the top, so let's try it out. Let's try it out. So good. As we were talking, here's the green color stick, and let's try this one out. That's how it looks. It's kind of like a watermelon green. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at that. The blue one, and this one's called Princess Morbets. Ooh, also super pretty. Look at that blue. Now let's dig into the palette. So pretty, guys. Look at how beautiful that is. The Powerpuff Girls. Look at those fun colors. I definitely needed to put a little more fun into my colors. Ooh, like look at how beautiful that glittery one is. Like, I'm just so obsessed. I'm not gonna swatch them all because I don't want to mess them up. But like look at this green one. Green shimmery one. So pretty. Oh my god, but I'm like so obsessed with this blue one. It's just it's so beautiful. Oh my god. All right, so I'm gonna use my cute little makeup bandana and push my hair back. By the way, let's put some contacts on today, right? Why not? All right, I went ahead and popped in some contacts. I get a lot of questions asked about my contacts. These are from Luxe Contacts. I made a video about these a while ago. I do have a discount code for them, is if you guys are interested. It will be down in the description box below for you, but these specifically are called Valentine. So, and they're super pretty, like they're super light, and you guys don't want to have really dark eyes. I'm gonna start with this primer from Smashbox called Photo Finish. I'm gonna put it all over my face. So yeah guys, it's been a crazy journey at where I'm at working right now. It's a job that I have never done before. Okay, just to update you guys, if you guys don't know what I work doing, I'm basically a forklift driver for a warehouse, and I'm a material handler. So I bring in material to my department and take material out and just stuff like that. I had never driven a forklift, and I've been there for almost a year. And when I started, like I said, I had never driven a forklift in my life, like literally never had done anything like that ever in my life, or worked at a warehouse. So it's all new, like the environment, the people, just everything. I was in the healthcare field for many years as a caregiver at a nursing home, and that was also an experience, but definitely a lot different than where I'm at right now, obviously. And even with like my coworkers, like it's just all been an experience, right? So when before I started, I was like super terrified because I had never driven a forklift, but obviously, you know, I was trained and certified where I'm at right now, and now I'm like legit a professional, like really good. Well, yeah, I believe I am. I think that if I wasn't, I would probably already gotten fired. But it's like I said, something really different. I think I was more afraid of like starting somewhere new because of how it is when you start and you're the new person. It's always a little intimidating by the people who have been working there for many years, and you just don't know if you're gonna be liked or not liked at the beginning and kind of like pushed to the side. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say, but I guess it was just like everything that I was scared of, and just from like being a caregiver for so many years and like kind of not knowing what I'm really gonna do in life, especially because I don't go to school and whatnot, which I was, you know, like if you guys know, I was trying to become a nail technician, but then COVID hit, and then I had to stop going to school because of, you know, they shut everything down. So, but now I have this job, and yeah, like I said, I was like really scared because I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to do it, like how it was gonna be meeting my coworkers, and are they gonna like me? Are they gonna give me a hard time because I'm new, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so when I was training with somebody that I do know, so it was all great. He like literally taught me everything, okay, for the most part. Of course, like you don't learn everything right there and then, so it's kind of like you learn more and more as you go, and that's eventually what happened. Like I learned everything else as I went, but for the most part he taught me everything that I needed to learn before entering my crew. So I was training on the opposite shift of the shift that I'm in right now, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but the days that I'm off is the days that they work, and the days that they're off we work. I hope that made sense. I'm gonna go ahead and put some concealer on my eyes. I'm gonna use a Shape Tape by Tarte in the color light neutral, and I'm gonna go also in with the Shape Tape Glow Wand in a little darker color because this one's a little bit too light. And what is this one called? I don't know what it's called. A Glow. So finally got trained enough to like be able to transfer to my original shift and just work on my own basically. I got transferred in, and obviously it's like completely different people there. Right off of the bat, everybody was, you know, super nice to me except one person. Gonna spray my sponge with some mist. This is the MAC one. This is Prep and Prime. And just dab in my concealer. But like I said, I was welcomed by everyone except one person. She wouldn't really talk to me, which was fine. totally picked up her vibe the second I met her, and it's fine. Like, I totally get it. We don't have to be friends. We're just coworkers. Like, it's fine. Like, I honestly don't get mad at that, as long as it doesn't affect my mental health and like my workspace. Like, it's all fine, you know? I won't also be in the way, and I won't try to associate with this person unless it's like exclusively job related. So like I said, when I transferred into my crew, I was still a little new. I think it was like maybe like 4 months in. Okay, so you might think like, oh, 4 months, like, you know everything. Like, no, trust me, it's a lot. Like, it's a lot where I'm at that you have to learn, and it's just a lot, you know? And I'm the type of person that likes to do things kind of like very right. I'm very OCD, clean, very OCD organized, especially where I work. It just makes your environment so much easier to work in, and just like so much easier on your coworkers as well. So it's like things I always have in mind, but again, not everyone is like me. So like I said, I was still new when I went into my crew, and I still had questions, right? I still had questions here and there at times, and sometimes okay, since everybody in our department has like their own role, but mine is to be a forklift. I'm the forklift driver in my department, so it's usually 2 of us who forklift, who drive, so who bring the material in and like set it up and bring stuff out. So it'll be me and usually this woman as well sometimes, and we alternate. So some of us, I don't know, I don't really want to get into detail because I don't want to tell people where I work, but basically we're forklift drivers. Okay, I'm a forklift driver, and she was forklift driving with me. She forklift drives with me sometimes as well. God, I'm so sorry if I'm so confusing, but I'm trying my best to like explain to the best of my ability. So I would still have questions because we have to enter things into a system. We have to like scan things and scan things out, and it's a lot, you know. It's not just forklift driving, it's scanning a lot of up and down and getting off the forklift, getting back up, and you know, it's just a lot. So I would still have like questions here and there, and because she wasn't welcoming and like she wouldn't really talk to me, and I totally like picked that vibe off of her really quick, it would be hard for me to come to her and ask her something. So eventually I had to ask her one day about something. Like, there was just no one else who was able to help me with the question that I had. And like right off the bat, she said she wasn't gonna help me. And I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I was just like in shock. Like, is this really happening? Like, is this really happening? Like, are we really doing this? And so, like, I was like, okay. So that day, our supervisor wasn't there, but there was another supervisor who's above our supervisor that was there. So he was coming in, and I was on my forklift, and when I saw him, I was like, oh, perfect. I'm gonna go ask him the question that I have. So as I'm approaching him, she's approaching him as well. Mind you, she's like halfway across like our department, okay? And she sees us, she sees me going up to him, and she like rushes to us, and she picks up the conversation with him and like leads him like away from me, like in a very like aggressive, like mean way. And she was kind of like getting loud with him, so I didn't want to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, my supervisor getting yelled at by one of my coworkers. Like, I don't know, I just felt like secondhand embarrassment for him, I guess. I don't know, but I was like, whatever they're talking about, like, I'll just leave that to that. And then when I see him again, I'll just ask him the question, right? So then, let me see, I don't want to like do this and like talk at the same time, right? I already like buffed this in like 1,000 times, but I have to like set it in so it doesn't crease as it keeps creasing. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this Bare Minerals veil, and this is original. It just says original mineral veil, like literally. I like to set my concealer with this. So good, like it literally has been working for me so well. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quick before it keeps blending. I mean, not blending, but like it keeps creasing. and I'm gonna keep talking, so it's like never gonna settle. Dab, dab, dab on this. So anyways, maybe like 30 minutes after he leaves, I'm on the forklift backing up, and she like hops off her forklift and she's yelling something out, and I thought that she was like trying to tell me something, like let me know about, you know, something else, information. But the closer she got, I realized that she was like, you know, going psycho on me. And she's like, the closer she got, I understood what she was saying. She's like, you got a problem with me? You got a problem with me? Like, you know, cursing. I don't want to curse. She was cursing, and I was just like, what's going on? Like, I was so confused. And she's like, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to get me in trouble, like yelling. And I'm like saying it in a nice way. Like, you probably like, oh, Claudia, she was being really nice about it. Like, no, she was like going crazy. And I was like, I was literally doing my best to calm her down. I think I have powder in my eye. All right, so she's like approaching me, right? And she's like yelling and yelling, and she won't listen to me. And I'm becoming like very overwhelmed and like stressed at this point, because I tried maybe like 3 times to be like, okay, hold on. Like, what are you talking about? What's going on? Like, and she wouldn't hear me. Like, she wouldn't hear me out. She was like, I know you're trying to get me in trouble. I know you're trying to get me in trouble. What is your problem? And I'm like trying to ask her, like, what are you talking about? You know, I kept repeating over and over, like, I was trying to ask him a question. She wouldn't hear me. She like literally wouldn't hear me. So I became like super overwhelmed and like frustrated that, you know, it's like, tell him back off, right? But you're loving your job, and it's so good, and you don't want to lose it, and you just don't want to like become her as well, you know? So what I did was I jumped off my forklift. We call him a Jeep. I don't know if you guys call him a Jeep, but we call him a Jeep. Hopped off my Jeep and like went to go look for my supervisor. I was bawling in tears because I was just, how mean and evil she was. Like, the way she was saying things, there was really no reason to get like that, and I had literally done nothing to her. Like, it was just all crazy, and I couldn't understand like why she was acting like that. So I was just all confused. So then I go to talk to my supervisor. I tell him what's going on, what she did, how she made me, like how I felt. Like, I was literally blind. I couldn't even talk. It was so embarrassing, but I just like, I couldn't. I was like, you know, I feel like a little kid, but it's like literally she made me feel horrible. And the thing is that she was just evil with it. Hold on, guys. Let's get this makeup up and going. Taking this green and like buffing it out to this blue. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. But first, I'm gonna take a transition color, which is this one. This one's called Crime Fighting, and I'm gonna put it up here. I think that's what it's called, a transition color, a transition shadow, whatever, up here, like that. All right, like that. It's really nice color too. It's like, love it. It's like if you want to add a little color to your eyes, to your eyelid, but like, you know, you do it in a subtle fashion. You don't want to wear too much. Like a nice little nude color, nude look. So yeah, I talked to my supervisor about the situation, what was going on, and I tried to, you know, calm her down and like try to have a civilized conversation with her, and it was just not happening. She was just going crazy. I mean, I just couldn't understand where that anger was coming from, and that, you know, I explained to him, asked her for help, and she refused to help me out. There and super blunt about it, and so I was coming to you for a question, but then she approached you, she pulled you away from me, so I couldn't ask you the question. And then later on, a few minutes after you left, she came up to me screaming, saying that I was trying to get her in trouble with you, which was like what? I'm trying to ask a question. But the fact that she's feeling like threatened that I'm gonna report her because she's not answering a question, like what? No, like, first of all, I'm trying to ask him a question that you couldn't answer. But like, I wasn't trying to tell him that she wasn't answering it, you know what I'm saying? Like, if she doesn't want to answer, that's fine. It's fine. So I went to go ask him. But she thought that I was going to go ask him and report her that she's not trying to be helpful with me, which is like on her. How is that my fault? And I wasn't, by the way. Like, I was just trying to ask him the question. How I just don't intend, right? So that was the first time she ever did that to me. And not the last either. There was a few other instances where she like randomly would come up to me from me doing something and just start yelling at me like crazy, and there has been like no way of me. I've tried to like ask her what's going on, why are you feeling this way, but she refuses to want to have a civilized conversation. It's like I'm being attacked for no reason, like absolutely no reason. So I've had to report her a few other times, and at this point it's harassment. Like she's deliberately harassing me at work, and I've absolutely brought it up to management. So she's stopped. She has stopped harassing me, but she will have like little outbreaks, and I figured that she's kind of bipolar, and for absolutely no reason. Like it's just, at first I was confused, like what is going on with her, but she's just like that. And it's not just been with me, it's been with everyone. So I quickly figured her out, like, but I'm not the one, right? Okay, now we're gonna go in with Rowdy Rough Boys, which is this corner blue one, and we're gonna put it out here. Okay, we're gonna do a dramatic look. We're gonna do a look. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, we're gonna start up here. Ooh, you guys see that pigment? And this is what it looks like. I went ahead and put it on the corners and then also kind of like buffed it up just like that. And I can't, where did I leave off at? I like can't remember. So sorry guys. Who are we gonna call her? We're gonna call her Mary, okay? We're gonna call her Mary. So Mary, when I started, I was very, like I said, very scared, because I was like, okay, I've never done this before, and I'm like terrified that I'm not gonna be able to do it right, and I'm gonna do something wrong. But on the contrary, I ended up being and becoming super, super, super good at my job. Again, my work ethic is, you know, I keep it there, okay? I keep it there. So a lot of times when I was still new, I do a lot. Like I do a lot, and I don't do a lot because I'm trying to be better than everybody, or I'm trying to just doing it for myself. It makes them like go by faster. It just keeps me super busy, and I hate, like if there's one thing that I don't like is that I hate being bored at work, not doing anything. So doing things, like random things, will just make my night go by faster, and I enjoy it. I honestly enjoy it. So anyways, I'll do like random things, and she would come up to me and be like, stop doing that, you're not supposed to do that right now, or just leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Like even though it's not in her way, it's not affecting her work, it's not doing anything. If anything, it's making it easier for her like to not do something because I already did it. You know what I'm saying? Sorry if it sounds confusing, but it's just things that she would come up and do a lot. And then I started realizing that she doesn't like me, because when I started, I was very invested in learning and becoming good, and the more I worked and like learned, and I didn't need her, and that was great. Like I learned things on my own. If not, like I went up to people and asked whoever I was able to, and they would answer my questions, and I would take a lot of notes, and I've just really become really good at my job in every role in my department. I did start picking up and sensing a bit of an intimidation on her behalf, I guess, towards me. But again, it's not like I'm trying to take anyone's job. We have the same job. I'm just good at what I do. And the thing about it is that I've realized that people who do bare minimum or less at their job will be intimidated by somebody who has a very strong work ethic, if that makes sense, especially if you can move up in positions, which is an option at my job. I have the ability to be able to move up, and the fact that I do a great job at my job, and I take a lot of pride for it, I really do. I'm very proud of my work ethic. I feel like I've began to set like an intimidation in her, but the thing is that like she was never welcoming to me in the beginning, and the fact that she feels this way is her problem, not mine. I just work well because I want to work well, and because it makes the night go by faster, and I'm proud and prideful of my work ethic. So And the fact that I never needed her and I learned so much and so much more than her and actually do my job right is also, I don't know, like a threat to her. I don't know. I'm just trying to like picture the way she might think, because I don't think this way. If anything, I'm extremely helpful. And I've been extremely helpful to her and everybody else who has ever disrespected me, literally. I'm gonna go in with this green color called Siligo. Okay. And I'm gonna put it in my inner corner and a little bit towards the meet the blue in the middle, and just like buffer and blend that in. If given the opportunity, I will definitely take it for sure. And guys, I've been going through hell this week at work, and you guys I will let you in on everything. I'm telling you. I'm gonna give you guys all of the chisme, okay? People are evil. People, if there's something that I've realized working here and meeting a bunch of new people that I have to go to work with and work with, people are evil. They're mean and they're not trustworthy. And if they have the opportunity, because they feel you're a threat, they will come after your mental health. Like, they will attack you as if they were in high school. And I don't know if it's just a warehouse thing, but like I said, it's my first time ever in my life working at a warehouse, so it's like a completely different environment. It's just like set this like icky feel in me, and going to work now is a dread, because it just really sucks to work with people, period. Like, it just really, it really sucks. Okay, let me put this color in there. But yeah, it really sucks because people are evil. And if you try to do, if you want to do your best, because, ooh, look at how pretty that looks. That's beautiful. I don't know, people are just super shady, guys. It's just mind-blowing to me what I'm going through right now at work, and it's just crazy. Okay, so let's continue about Mary. So Mary, I've had a complaint about her a few times already, so she's already, you know, on the record that this person is bothering me, and it's not like the first time I ever mention it. And you know what, guys? If you guys are being harassed at work and bothered by somebody, report them. Don't let it slide. If it's the first time they do it to you, don't let it slide. Report it so it's on record. I like to text my supervisors and let them know what's going on, so that it's actually on a text. It's engraved. I let them know, and there's proof that I let them know. So that's what I like to do, as like a way of saying like, hey, I've brought this up before. You can't say that this is the first time you're hearing it. Here's proof. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, the first time they do it to you, don't let that slide. Don't let that slide, because that's how you let people, or you allow people to run all over you if you don't report things. Don't be afraid. Do not be afraid to report this person that is bothering you at work. And I'm so glad that I stuck up for myself and I went and reported her. Even if it has to be multiple times, it's on record. If anything ever happens, like, there's records that you have already brought the situation up and problem and whatnot. So yes, I've had to report her quite a few times, and at this point she's kind of like just not, she hasn't bothered me anymore. Of course, she hasn't bothered me anymore, but it's funny to me because there will be times where I find her I catch her staring at me a lot. She'll be somewhere and she'll just be, and my purple vision, she'll just be staring at me, like, and it's like this evil vibe that she carries. I have a thing to catch people's vibes, like, instantly, like that. Good, bad vibe, iffy vibe, but I always give people a chance, right? But her vibe is just, it's so draining. Like, just even being next to her makes you like you even get goosebumps. Like, I've gotten goosebumps just being next to her. It's so negative. And sometimes I feel like, man, what if like she's going through something in her life and she's not in a good place, but at the same time, like, it's not right for her to let it out on me. Then my headspace is in a bad place because of her, and that's not fair, right? So it's not fair for somebody to be in a bad headspace and then also bring that to someone for absolutely no reason. So she's just always like that, and I thought it was just personal, but she's done this to like multiple people in our department. So then when I saw that it wasn't just with me, it was like with other people, that's when I was like, wow, well, maybe she's going through something in life and life is just not where she wants it to be. And you know, you never know, like you honestly just never know what's on the other side. You just never know. So I like to sometimes give that and feel for this person, but it's like, man, it's always a constant battle with her because she's been very nasty to other people as she's been with me, except the difference is that I've reported it. So she, like, with me, there's just no even like working with me, but she'll give disrespect to other people, but then they forgive her, I guess. I mean, I forgive her too, but I just don't associate with her or try to be like super nice to her or kiss ass, if you would like to call it, like other people. I just do my job, and if I need of her, then I will come to her and say something to her that's totally work related, and that's it. But other than that, like, it just doesn't go past that. Like, I'm not trying to learn about her life or what she likes and whatnot. I'm just there to work and come home. And as long as she doesn't bother me, I'm completely okay with that, because I have learned everything on my own with the help of other people or just by myself, like literally. I'm just glad I have like that intelligence, right? That will to be able to learn and soak everything in and do my job right. So, and she's been there not too long before I came in. She was already there, maybe like a couple months. So everybody's fairly new there in my department, except one person who's the leader of all of us. It's 6 of us, and one of them is a leader, and she's been there for a very long time. I'm not the most recent new person. There's actually this one kid that just started. He's 18, and like he doesn't get involved with nothing or no drama, and I love that. I love that. So he's like just really not, he's never an issue. It's just the other ladies that are an issue. But yeah, so at this point, like, she doesn't bother me, I don't bother her. We just coexist there, and like I said, if I really need to come to her about something work related, then I will. Other than that, like, we don't interact. But I always catch her staring at me, and there's times where she will even roll her eyes at me for no reason. Like, this lady has a horrible attitude. But at this point, I'm just like, as long as she doesn't bother me, it's fine. It is fine. And I'm still help her. Like, if there's something that I see her doing and I feel like it'll be easier if I help her out with it, like, she'll get mad at me for helping her out, and I still help her out, which, you know what I'm saying, instead of being thankful for it, I get yelled at. Like, she literally yells at me for helping her. Whatever, right? Like, okay, all right, you're welcome, whatever. Still helped anyways. So that's my relationship with Mary there. This is definitely gonna get messy. I 100% already know it is, but I'm ready for it. I don't talk about my social media at work, but people are evil, guys. People are so evil, and ooh, it has really made me question humanity. And like, I already have trust issues with people, and working here has just made them even worse. One thing I will say that I'm so proud of is that I have not shared anything personal of my life with anyone. And guys, if you guys start a new job or you got your job, never ever 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 let anyone into your life. Just let them know the basics, your age, you exist, and that's it. That's all they have to know. That's it. What they know about me is that I'm a single mom, I'm 31 years old, and we work the same place, like literally. That's it. Nothing else. My love life, my personal life, nobody knows nothing. And that's the way things should be. And that way, if somebody ever has something to say about you, they don't have anything, absolutely anything to say about you. And the ladies where I work at are an open book, especially one of them. which we will get into. I'm gonna talk about each and every single one in like a different video so that you guys aren't confused and all over the place, because this video is already all over the place and I've spent a lot of time putting on this eyeshadow. But anyways, we've basically buffered this green into the blue and it's looking really, really cute. I like really love it. Let me just blend this out and we'll be right back. So this is what I've come up with so far. I went ahead and added the blue color stick in him, and I went down here and I buffed that out, and then I went with the green one and I added it here in these little inner corners of my eyes. So now I'm gonna go ahead and apply some black eyeliner and some lashes. Okay, we are back. Now I have officially put on some eyeliner and my lashes on. These lashes are also by the same brand that my eye contacts are from, and it's called Luxe Babe. There you go, Luxe Babe. Again, I will put the website down in the description box for you guys so you guys can go ahead and check her stuff out. And yeah, I now have to like put my foundation on and we'll be right back. I also put on some mascara, and this is what I used. This is the Air Volume Mega Mascara by L'Oreal. What I will say about this mascara is that if you're planning to wear it for a very long period of time, what I noticed on me is that it like kind of transfers down here, and it made me look like I had super dark circles. So I wore it to work, and by the time I was done with my shift, it like literally made the bottom of my eyelid, like, I don't know, really weird, look like I had dark circles. So for long wear, definitely wouldn't recommend. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on my foundation, which is by Bare Minerals, and we will be right back. Foundation is now on, and I'm gonna go ahead with this Tarte bronzer, Shape Tape, pressed powder, in the color Tan Deep Neutral, and I'm just gonna lightly contour my face, my cheeks, on my forehead, and a little bit under my chin as well, just to give my face a little more warmth. So yeah guys, it's been a rough journey at my job, but I love what I do. Like, love what I do, and I'm just so like, it's just like a me accomplishment that I'm just so happy that I was able to learn what I now know, what I thought that I wasn't going to be able to learn. And the only times that I've questioned myself from going back is the times that I felt harassed by this person, Mary, at work. Those are the only times that I literally felt like I just shouldn't come back to work. And I'm so proud of myself for not allowing myself to go there and giving people the satisfaction of that, because technically that's what they want, you know? They want to get to you, and then they want to see you break down and then never come back. Especially people who have a hard time wanting the best for others, and I feel like this just derives from them not being accepted of themselves and like not loving themselves. So it makes it hard for people like that to be able to want something good for someone else. So that's what I felt and I feel from her. But like I said, I'm so happy that I not allowed myself to do that. And many times, guys, I would drive home crying so many times that I've spent in the locker room crying, bawling my eyes out, because it's like you want to tell them how you feel and you're just so angry at yourself for letting them get you angry, and you're just so frustrated that like you're being the bigger person by not stepping over that boundary and becoming them, that it just like, I don't know guys, it just balls up inside me, and it's made me, like I said, I come home crying and it's like so sad. But yeah, it just sucks. It sucks, and it sucks that I work with people like that, and that's how they are, and they're not going to change, and it is what it is, you know, so I have to deal with it. And I'm just not gonna let them bring me there, and I haven't allowed it. But that has been my experience with this person. But like I said, we're gonna get into detail, and it's gonna get very messy. It's gonna get very messy. And the reason I'm saying it's gonna get very messy is because before filming this, I actually remembered that the person that I know that works there, their wife's family watches this, and a lot of their family is in that plant. So there's some stories that I'm going to be telling you guys about that may bring some drama into these people's lives, but it's not my fault. And they, like I said, I give everybody a chance, and I don't like it when people treat me nasty, as nobody does, of course. But where they messed up is what they do, what a couple of them, well, they all do. Okay, it's like really hard, right? And I'm sure you guys are frustrated, like, come on, Claudia, just say it. Just say it. But we're gonna get there. Because if I like tell you guys what's going on right now, it's gonna be really confusing and you guys aren't gonna understand. But like I said, it's gonna get very messy for specific people. But it's like not my fault. Like, let's just say if you're married, you should know your place in your marriage and not be out there with other people that are married. If you guys get where I'm trying to get, without being very obvious about it. But I went ahead and contoured the sides, my forehead, and also my nose. I don't wear highlighter. I just don't like the way it looks on me, so I don't wear it. But we're just contouring like that. And I'm gonna go ahead in with one of the pressed powder blushes. This one's way too pink. So I'm gonna go in with this one, like the corally color one that's called Saving the World. I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna, ooh, that is very dark. Okay, we're just gonna lightly tap in and move up because it's pretty pigmented, and we like want it to, our cheeks to pop out, but we don't want, like, I don't want, like, you know, especially if I'm gonna go out and do something, I don't want it to be like, you know. Okay, now I'm gonna do my lips, but this looks really cute. Like, what do you guys think? I love it. I can't wait. Like, I really wanted to use this glittery blue, but it'll just be in another occasion and another look that I do have my mind. Like, I could have totally done the blue and then used this one as a transition color to go into it, but since I'm gonna wear a green top to rock this look, we're not gonna do all blue just yet. But these colors are so cute. If you guys want to add a pop of colors into your palette, you guys have to be careful who you share information with about your personal life, because not everyone has good intentions, and it just sucks. It just really sucks. So I'm really proud of myself for not, you know, just I trust my intuition and my gut a lot. I usually get a vibe off of everyone I meet, and I always go based off of my vibe. But like I said, I always give people an opportunity to show themselves to me and how they are. I am very, and I can't control it, but I'm very observant, like the way people, the way they move, as in like what they say, the things they say, the meanings behind it, the way they feel, even the way they move, the way they dress. Like, I just look into all of these things and like really analyze people, and I just can't help it. I don't know if it's just like me. It's like it's became a habit where if I meet someone new, like I really like to, I don't know if saying categorizing people like from super mean to not trustworthy, very not trustworthy, not sure, oh, definitely not trustworthy, like that. But not everybody at my job is like that. I literally can name a couple people that have been extremely great, and like I said, met them, felt a great vibe, kept a consistent good vibe, have had conversations with them, and it's always just been a very warm, welcoming feeling, and I love meeting people like that. But again, it's very rare to come across people like that, and it just sucks when you're stuck with a lot of evil people. And like I said, you can't control these situations, but you can control the way you feel. So it's what I'm trying to do right now, is just really trying to control my emotions and my composure and my patience. And you know, it's all been a test, guys. And like I said, these story times are gonna get very messy, and I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. I'm sure you guys are ready for it too. But we're gonna talk about them one by one. So we got Mary out the way, and me and Mary at work, we don't have conversations and we don't want to, and that's perfectly fine, as long as, you know, nobody's interfering with each other's workspace. And yeah, like, it's just crazy, guys. It's just crazy time at work, and it's been an experience. But let me do my lips really quick. We'll be right back. I just went ahead and did my lips, and I just did a neutral lip, and I used this nude stick called Whisper by Nude Stick. I think that's where I got it from. Yeah, it's called Nude Stick, the brand. Valerie's vacuuming right now. It's fine, my child. So helpful. So blessed. Okay. Sorry about the background noise, guys. And then I went ahead and filled it in a little bit with this Anastasia Beverly Hills in the color Toffee Lip Gloss. I'm gonna go ahead and straighten my hair. Just try really hard in your hearts just to kind of like give people some slack. I know we all go through some crazy times and it gets really tough, but try to keep it together for the people you're surrounded by, just because it really affects people too. I don't know, like this person, Mary, she may be, you know, affected in her life, like things just might not be going right, and I completely understand that everybody has that, but being mean to me is not the solution, and I'm definitely not someone's black sheep, and I'm not gonna let anybody step all over me just because people are having a bad day. Like, I have my bad days too, but I completely avoid ever going to work. Like, nobody would, like, if you meet me, like if I'm a random person, you don't know about me on social media, and you meet me, you would probably think that I don't have a problem in the world because I'm nice, I'm polite, I'm respectful, and I just never get out there with anyone, especially for no reason. I'm just not like that. You will never be able to tell that there's something wrong with me, or like life may look perfect, right? Because she's always smiling, she's always nice, she's always polite, she's always helpful. But just be nice, because you just never know like what you can do to someone by being mean and disrespectful, and you just never know, because you just never know that other side of that person, whatever is going on in their life. And you know, like, you just never know, guys. So just please take that into consideration with other human beings that you guys come across and you meet, even with your kids and your family. Just always try to be mindful of that. Like I said, everybody has their issues and their problems going on, and just letting it out on others for absolutely no reason and harassing people or bullying people is just not the way, and just not the solution. And it's just not right at all. So yeah, let me go ahead and fix my hair, and we'll be right back. All right, my loves, and this is the final look. I am in love with it. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Let me show you my top, by the way. Like, okay, I got this top at Shein. Okay, she is beautiful. I saw it on TikTok. Essentially, if you guys want to go follow my TikTok, by the way, link in the description box below. It's Posi Claudia. But I got it at Shein, and I seen it a lot on TikTok, so I couldn't find it. So what I did the research and like the keywords, I did keyword TikTok crop top, something like that, and then I finally found it. This is in a size extra large, I believe. Large or extra large, because they didn't have plus size. Just went with the biggest one they had, which was like a large or extra large, can't really remember. And if it's great, like super good. So it's like awesome, like I love it so much. But yeah guys, that's literally it for this video. Like I said guys, be nice to everyone. Everyone's going through a hard time. There's literally not an individual in the world that lives a stress-free, problem-free life. So just cut everyone a little slack and just share some kindness to everyone. You never know if you might have a YouTuber coworker that you don't know of that might talk about your behavior, your bad behavior, and your experiences with you. So yeah, just be super aware of not hurting people, which is like where I'm trying to get, and be nice to everyone. But like I said, this is part 1. It is gonna get very, very messy. Like, it's gonna get very messy, guys. I've got some stories for you all, but really excited to share, because especially when people aren't good to you, you're more excited to share the tea. So yeah guys, that is it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments down below if you're excited for more story times, and if you enjoy this look, let me know. Tag me on Instagram if you guys try this look. It will bring excitement and joy to my heart after such a hard week. But yeah, that is it for this video. Again, love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.